Hello everyone, welcome back. In previous module, we discussed about the formation of the states. First state was Andhra Pradesh. It was formed in 1953. So here in 1947, only few states are there. INC during freedom struggle, they promise based on the language they will divide the states, but they did not. So in 1952, the Potti Sriramulu started movement. Finally, they gave Andhra Pradesh separated from the Madras. So later, so many states they form. Here, this is the list already we discussed. So these are the states, how the states were formed, and we discussed about the Planning Commission also. It was started by the Jawaharlal Nehru. Today we'll see in our module 4. We'll discuss about the NAM. This is the logo of non-aligned movement. How it was formed, why it was formed. In detail, we'll discuss in this module today. See here, in the world map, see here east side. This east side controlled by the Russia. This is the socialist country. Next west side, two power blocks are there. After the Second World War, the full world was controlled by two countries. That is east side Russia. Next west side, this is the capitalist country USA. These two are dominated in the world. So Cold War is going on between newly independent countries such as India were not willing to become a part of any of these two power blocks. They don't want to join in Russia, either USA. They don't want to join like new independent states. So it was the era 1952 1960 Cold War took place. This is why it is called Cold War, because the war is not happening really, but there was always a war-like situation in the world. Tension is there. That's why it is called the Cold War. See here, non-aligned movement. The founders of the non-aligned movement were, so it was formed in 1960-61. From the left to right, see here, Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru, our Prime Minister, first Prime Minister. Next one, Kurma, Ghana's first president. Next, third one is Gamal Abdel Nasser, second president of the Egypt. Next one, Sukarno, fourth person, first president of the Indonesia, and Tito, president of Yugoslavia. These are the founders of the non-aligned movement. Newly independent countries, these are. They don't want to join any power bloc, either Russia nor USA. They are neutral. These independent countries, they want to enjoy their independence. That's why they are neutral. They form non-aligned movement. The factors, what are the factors responsible for the non-alignment movement? So, struggle against the imperialism and colonization. These are the newly independent. Asian countries are there, African countries were there. They got newly independent from the British. They opposed the imperialism and the colonization. They wanted to enjoy their newly acquired freedom. They want their freedom. They don't want to again suppressed by any other country, and did not want any pressure from the bigger nations. USA and Russia both are bigger nations. They will pressurize the countries. They don't want newly independent states. These are the factors to form the non-alignment movement. Next, how it was formed. At the Banda Conference, Asian African Conference, it held in 1955. Here 29 from Asia and African countries, they attended this meeting. They want to neutral. They don't want to join any side. They want to be a neutral. Adopted a 10-point declaration on the promotion of world peace and cooperation based on the UN Charter and 5 principles, that is Panchashil of the Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. So finally, non-aligned movement formed in 1961. Over 100 states were there, like India and so many countries from the African countries, they involved in this norm. See, this is the world map, which countries are there. Non-aligned movement conference attendees, these are. So this is India, Nepal is there, Myanmar is there in NAM, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Yemen, Somalia, Ethiopia, Sudan, Egypt, Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, like this, these countries, they are there in the NAM. So this is the Russia, east side controlling power block. This is the America, west side controlling block. And these countries, they don't want to join either Russia nor America. They form non-aligned movement. This is about the history of the non-aligned movement. Next topic we'll see. See here, India got independence nearly 73 years completed. But still we are facing some problems. Even though we are independent, but some problems were there. So here people are speaking different languages. They are practicing different faiths according to their religion. And despite the constitutional guarantee, still untouchability is there. Some Dalits, they are facing violence and discrimination in some parts of the India. Still, some Dalits, they were not allowed to get the water from the water sources. They are not allowed to enter into the temples, public places like parks. So they are not allowed. Still, in some places are going on. In constitution, even though they mention untouchability was banned, but still it is going on. So and the conflict also, clashes between different religions also, groups also, it is going on. And so much gap between the rich and poor we have seen here. See here, this is the example in the Bombay. This is the slum area, Dharavi. Slum area, Dharavi in Bombay, one side. And here back of this slum area, you can see here apartments are there. These are the rich people. And beside only poor people is there. So much gap between rich and poor. Still, some gap, how this gap means, see here, the economically developed people, these people, they are very rich. These people are very rich, and they live in a large houses, and they dine in a expensive restaurants. They will go to costly restaurants and send their children to expensive private schools and take expensive foreign holidays. They will go to the foreign trips also. Who is living in these apartments? They are a costly people. But whereas this slum area people, see how their condition is. So till they are in a below poverty line, they not have the houses properly, and they are not earning any money. They cannot afford to send their children even schools also. So even though the constitution recognizes equality before the law, but in real life, is the equality is there in the same place? Some poor people are there, and beside only rich people are there. So real life Indians are more equal than others, judged by the standards set itself at independence. So here we can judge here this people standard living is more compared to this people. Like this is there still it is going on in India. So we'll see the recap of this lesson. What we discussed in this whole lesson once we'll give the recap. So after independence, so many challenges are there in front of the India. What are the challenges? One is the so based on the communal, the India is divided into partition as Pakistan and India. That is one problem. So many people are migrated to India, nearly 80 million people. Then India has to provide for them house facilities and employment and the schools for their children. That is one problem. Next one is the uh, princely states. Integration of the princely states. Next one, the framing of the constitution. Already how they frame the constitution by the Constituent Assembly we discussed. Next one, formation of the Indian states based on the language, how they are divided. First state was Andhra Pradesh. Next topic we discussed about the planning commission. It was started by Jawaharlal Nehru, first prime minister in 1950. So every 5 years they will implement, they will concentrate on one sector. First 5 year plan concentrated on agriculture, they developed the agriculture. Next second 5 year plan, they concentrated on the industries. They opened so many industries under the private sector and public sector, and some are joint sector, means public plus government plus private sector. Jointly they opened some industries. Finally, we discussed about the non-aligned movement. Means here, after the Second World War, the world is divided into two power blocks. One is led by the USSR, that is Russia. Another one is led by the USA. So newly independent states like India, they don't want to join in either USSR or nor USA. They want to remain neutral. That's why they started the non-aligned movement. It was started in 1961. And we discussed about the, even though we got the independence, 17 years we celebrated, but still India, poor people are there one side and one side rich people are there. We have to overcome that one. Today the task of the day is write your thoughts on the prevalence of caste system. Still caste system is there in India. What advice you will give to people who believe in the same? Some are believing still caste system. What advice? So it is not good to develop the country, the caste system. What suggestions he will give you? Collect the information. Thank you, children.